Hey, it's Rory with searchinchow.com and I'm finally here at the launch of Huawei's first smartphone for 2019, the Nova 4. I know a lot of you have been asking about this smartphone, so I'll do my best to give you all the information that I know and I have for the Malaysian launch, including pricing, availability and the spec variant. So stay tuned. So let's start with specs. This is the Huawei Nova 4, which succeeds the Nova 3, and we both know that that is a very capable smartphone. The same is true for this device. So inside you'll still find a Kirin 970 processor that's made up to 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of internal storage. It is a bit unfortunate that the processor is still the same as the Nova 3, but you do get 2 gigs more RAM. Over on the battery side of things, this device sports the same 3750 mAh battery, which isn't too shabby for a device of its class. However, a lot of things has changed about this smartphone, and we'll start with the camera. So instead of a dual camera at the back and dual camera in front, now you get 3 cameras at the back. I'm not sure which one to point to, but there are 3 cameras at the back. So these are the main 20 megapixel sensor for your regular wide-angle photos. There is another ultra-wide 16 megapixel sensor and a third 2 megapixel sensor for depth of field effects. Now in China, there is actually a more capable version with a 48 megapixel sensor, but we're only getting the 20 megapixel sensor one for now, which is a little bit unfortunate if you ask me. Over on the front, you also notice that a lot of things have changed. Number one, there is no notch anymore. Instead of having a notch in the middle, you actually have a punch hole style display camera right here at the corner. So this sensor is a 25 megapixel sensor, which means you're still getting a lot of megapixels despite the shift in form factor. But it's not a dual camera setup anymore, though you do lose the notch, which I know a lot of you don't like, for a more immersive viewing experience. Speaking of the immersive viewing experience, this display is also different from the Nova 3. So now you're getting a 6.4-inch Full HD Plus display, which is 2310 by 1080 pixels, so that's a lot of pixels, almost 400 pixels per inch, and in this new 91.2% screen to body ratio. So that is pretty impressive for a device like this. So I did get to spend a really short amount of time with this smartphone, and I have to say my first impressions are it does feel and look a lot like the Nova 3. It still has that nice curved back, and it comes in 2 colors this time, which is crushed blue, which is this blue here, which looks pretty sick. It's like the almost like a twilight two-tone color, and then the regular black, which is, you know, clean and black, obviously. And I have to say the build quality feels about as solid as the Nova 3, and honestly it feels the most similar to the new Honor View 20, which I actually have with me right here. It looks about the same too, it's only the camera orientation that is slightly different. So if you dig this look, you might dig this one too. They feel so similar, which means they both feel well built and honestly pretty satisfying in the hand. They're ergonomically sound and they don't have that cheap feeling that a lot of mid-range smartphones tend to have. You may also notice that there is a rear-mounted fingerprint scanner, so it's not shifting to the in-display fingerprint sensor just yet. So the Huawei Nova 4 is priced at 1,899 ringgit, and it will be available on the 14th of February 2019, which is Valentine's Day. It will be available at all authorized Huawei retailers and also with the telcos like Maxis and Digi, so you have the flexibility to choose who you want to buy from. But the question now is, should you buy this smartphone? I'm still on the fence about this because you still get the same kind of processor as the Nova 3, so why not pick that up? Unless you really want this punch hole display, I don't really see a big reason to upgrade, especially if you're already on the Nova 3. However, if you can wait, there is another smartphone that's coming to Malaysia, which is the Honor View 20, and that has a 48 megapixel camera and a lot of the same specs that this smartphone has, but with an upgraded Kirin 980 processor. Unfortunately, we don't have pricing details or when it will come to Malaysia just yet, but you should definitely stay tuned because the global launch will be happening next week. I'm psyched for that device. And honestly, if I was waiting to upgrade or to pick this one up, I would wait for that one and then do my own comparisons there. Also, if you'd like to see me compare these two smartphones, let me know in the comments below. And also leave what you think about this smartphone down there too, because I'd love to hear your thoughts. And that's it for me at the launch of the Huawei Nova 4. If you have any further questions, as usual, ask them in the comment section below and I will hang around and answer as many as I can. But in the meantime, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, be sure to like the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the notification bell icon so you don't miss any of our future episodes or future uploads. And if you want to watch more of our stuff, you can click here for the latest video that we posted, or click here to check out our new news series where we bring you the latest tech news and everything that mattered in case you missed it. That's it for me. I'm Rory. I'm so sorry, Hannah. Please stay still. That's it for me. I'm Rory. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll catch you in the next video. Hannah too, maybe. I don't know. Bye!